the start of another cruise, first big cruise on Emlyn, and it's the June 30th, so the night before Canada Day, and we took 2.5 weeks off. So the plan is to stay on the boat tonight and head out first thing in the morning, head up to Desolation Sound, and cruise around for a couple weeks there. We'll see where things take us. The weather right now is looking a little bit not so great for the next couple days, so we're gonna see if how far we're gonna get tomorrow morning. Got Tally on board. Talisker the cat is our boat cat, so she's made a few smaller trips with us now and slowly getting acquainted with the boat. After 5 a.m. and we're heading out of Vancouver. We thought we'd make an early start here, so we got up at 4. This is still getting some rest, and got the boat going, and surprisingly light out already. Gibson. Just heading past Lund here. Those are the Copelands.
No one's driving!
Nobody's driving. No, the best driver is the autopilot. Desolation Sound. Change of plans. We're heading to Squirrel Cove instead of Cortes Bay. Thought it might be a little bit better holding there. We're forecasting a stronger wind tonight or later this afternoon. Entering Squirrel Cove.
Cheers! First night in Desolation Sound. We're at Squirrel Cove. We are doing our evening tender ride with wine. Just did a lovely walk through the forest across Cortes Island from Squirrel Cove to Donlock Inlet. The last time we were here, we anchored here and did the walk in the opposite direction. So it's just as lovely the second time around. We just finished a nice walk, and now we have stopped at Squirrel Cove for a well-deserved ice cream and to get a makeshift cat brush for Tally.
What is it? It's a hand brush.
It's actually a nail and hand brush.
Nail and hand brush, but we've
we
got
are
a cat
desperate
brush.
because she's shedding.
So we'll see how that works.
Yeah.
A couple of old school hooligans there. And there's the general store. A little bit of everything in it. Chandlery, hardware, some kind of warm kind of ice cream in there.
A craft store that I'm bummed to have
Craft store.
missed because it closed half an hour ago.
Yeah, we just missed it. And a restaurant that we've never quite been to and not sure we ever will. But I'm sure it's quite charming in there. And here we are. So we're back in Squirrel Cove, way back there. And we're heading back now.
Crocodiles?
Okay, this is test run of the cap brush, improvised cap brush.
Slash hand and nail brush. Oh, what have we got? Oh,
She like it?
Oh yeah. I don't know if it actually gets any hair, but
She just likes the
she
feel of
likes the. She loves being. It's like a massage for the cat.
By Squirrel Cove, on our way to Refuge Cove, for a little bit of provisioning, mainly just filling up the water tanks. There's the village of Squirrel Cove there, where the stores that were at yesterday. Still a little bit overcast, hoping for some better weather. Wow, what a creature. Coming up on Refuge Cove. Whoa, that's what we call low tide.
That was my line. You stole my line.
It's like Everest. Look at her.
Oh,
Hillary step.
did it.
Here we are. Refuge Cove. Made it. World's best Cinnabons.
Closed.
Is it? Oh,
Looks closed.
little craft shop open.
Hopefully.
Hey Lisa, remember the last time we were here at Refuge Cove?
Yes.
Well, I got the perfect shirt for you.
Okay. Sorry for what I said when I was talking.
I should buy this for you.
Oh,
That's perfect.
That is perfect. We're in Tenedos Bay. We came here from Squirrel Cove and it is a wee bit breezy. But it's still quite pretty. We've stern tied. We've done our first stern tie with the new boat, and it went reasonably well. Not perfectly, but reasonably well. We'll do better next time. And there's a lake you can walk to just over there, so that's the adventure for tomorrow. Walking to Unwin Lake.
Look at that. What a spread. What do you say, Lisa?
Yummy.
We're at Unwin Lake, which is just off of Tenedos Bay. We just had a lovely day paddling around a little bit, checking out the bay. And then a short hike away is Unwin Lake here, which is beautiful. It's a freshwater lake and water's kind of warm. Just went for a little swim to cool off, had some lunch. We're gonna head back for a happy hour.
Well, after a bit of a disappointing rainy morning, we decided to detour to Quadra Island and made a little stop over here at Mitlenatch Island, which is a provincial park and bird sanctuary. And it has turned out beautiful and was the perfect day for the stop.
Little bit of a unprotected anchorage here, so they recommend basically just day anchorage in settled conditions. But the wind's picking up a little bit here, so we're gonna pull our anchor and head out. Reservations at Gorge Harbour tonight. But this was well worth the stop. We are coming into Rebecca Spit after a short passage from Gorge Harbour. There's our anchorage at Rebecca Spit. Just went ashore on the yaks for a little hike.
We're walking the Spit. It's a beautiful walk, one of the nicest in the whole area.
Bay Marina here. We've been here before, stayed on the dock, and decided this time that it was nicer to spend time on Rebecca Spit, and just came in here for the afternoon. They have a really good grocery store here, so we managed to top up a few provisions. Friday, July 10th, and we're still at Rebecca Spit, and just having an early morning, getting ready to run the rapids at Surge Narrows at Slack, and head over to Octopus Islands.
We are approaching Beasley Passage, where when it is not slack tide, there are very dangerous rapids, but our trusty captain has checked to make sure we are going in at a slack tide. We seem to have made it out of the worst of Beasley Passage completely intact. We're going through Tentacle Passage into the Octopus Islands and Wyatt Bay. Since we probably won't be going through a hole in the wall with the boat, we decided to go through the Tinder just to check it off the list. Here we are at a hole in the wall.
We went through.
We went through.
We think the current's running a bit early. Like it's scheduled right now for, actually right now for slack. It doesn't even look like slack. It looks like it's turned early.
So we're gonna sign off and get back.
These are the kissing trees, so dubbed by Lisa and I, at Octopus Islands.
We're in the Octopus Islands. We've gone for a little kayak, and we are here on a private island at this cabin that Ralph came to the last time we were here, but I never got to see. So this time we're both paddling over to see it. It's kind of cool. It's just names of boats and people that have been here, and everyone can leave their mark. We are leaving Cameleon Harbour on a beautiful sunny day. Woohoo! Sunshine.
Finally, the sunshine.
Finally, the sun. 2 days in a row.
Yeah, unprecedented.
And this has really been one of our favorite stops. We've seen so much wildlife. Bears,
Dolphins.
jellies, dolphins, and we've seen
Eagles.
tons of eagles, right?
Yeah.
And we had all of it completely to ourselves, which made it that much more special. So we're sad to say goodbye, but we're on to the next place.
Heading for Dent.
Heading for Dent Island to see Steffi and Torsten.
It's a beautiful day. Just heading for Dent Lodge, Dent Island Lodge, and we're heading almost getting to Dent Rapids and Devil's Hole, I think it's called. We did our calculations here.
I'm just looking it up, Ralphie.
Dragonfly,
Wagoner.
this is
How are you?
Yeah. It says, in Devil's Hole, violent eddies and whirlpools form between 2 hours after turn to flood and 1 hour before turn to ebb. People who have looked into Devil's Hole vow never to run that risk again. We're getting closer to Devil's Hole. It should be right in there. Hang on. The resort is over there. And there's the Dent Rapids and Devil's Hole. Calm as a cucumber. Just beautiful.
Look at all these guys lined up, eh?
Ooh.
A lot of them are just still waiting for the perfect slack
Yeah,
because they have an opposing current right now.
all sorts of boats. Beautiful Lord Haven coming through, one of our favorite boats. at the resort here, and it's like a little piece of paradise. Like, look at this place. Canoe Pass. It's reversing rapids at Dent Island Resort and Marina, and we are just blown away by this place. It is just beautiful, and sometimes you come to places and they under-deliver and you're disappointed. This place is like the exact opposite. It is well beyond our expectations, and we've only just arrived.
Yeah, first impressions have been amazing. Staff's been amazing. The place is immaculate. The setting is pristine. There's eagles everywhere. It's so well kept. It's totally blowing us away. Look at this place. Wow. Nordhaven 55 pulled in ahead of us. This thing is a dreamboat passage maker. Boat like this could get from Vancouver to Hawaii, no problem.
Zoom in. Here he comes. Whoa! Camera already.
Wow!
More to go around.
Wow!
Can they swim?
Okay, we're departing Dent Island Resort. We just passed through the Gillard Passage there, Gillard Rapids, close to Slack. And this is Sonora Island, and we think this is Sonora Island Resort, which is bigger than I expected to see in these parts. This is a full-fledged complex here. Beautiful. And we're heading towards, what are the rapids called that we're heading towards?
Yakulta Rapids.
We're heading towards the Yakulta Rapids. And we're, I guess Slack is at 250. Right now it's about 220. I think we're 5 minutes away, so we're going to be a little bit ahead of the Slack on that too. Get a little bit of a push.
are coming up Waddington Channel. We are going to hopefully do our overnight anchorage at Walsh Cove and do Toba Inlet tomorrow. We shall see. It's been a beautiful day and a beautiful journey. Well, we got up early for our big journey up Toba Inlet, and it's a yucky day, and it's raining and it's cloudy and you can't see very far. So we've decided to just go up to the first waterfall, turn around and call it a day and find a nice little anchorage. Some days you win, some days you lose.